So I think I lost my mind. No, you haven't lost your mind. Who are you? Oh, I'm you. Okay, maybe I have lost my mind a little bit. You guys know me as the reasonable guy and sane investor who takes calculated risks and does so with a level head. Well, all of that changes today, at least for this video, because I decided it's finally time for me to gamble all of my money away on the crypto meme coin marketplace. Okay, not exactly, but what led me here was this. Seeing how the literal president of the United States launched a meme coin 2 days before his inauguration. And he saw people flood into it and rug pulled his followers. So knowing that this was a huge rug pull, and if the president of the United States can do it, then all of crypto is just a big sham. Well, okay, maybe not all of crypto, but at least the meme coin space sorta is. So why not pull the golden lever myself? And I'm obviously not gonna make my own crypto coin because I don't believe in making more meme coins. Instead, what I was gonna do is invest in some meme coins. So I had to throw out everything I knew about the stock market technical analysis out of my brain. Kind of reminds me of that SpongeBob Waiter episode. So before we get going, I have to tell you, don't do this. Don't get started, don't gamble, don't put money into junk. Crypto is a zero-sum game, which means someone has to lose money in order for someone else on the other end to make money. There's sort of a 50% chance the person losing is you. In fact, I think it's slightly skewed more against you. So it's basically gambling. And there's a 100% chance someone is losing money regardless. So honestly, you might as well go to the casino because at least there you have regulation of some kind. And with this, it's basically zero. And yes, even though it might seem like I'm doing this to take a shot in the dark at some crypto meme project and that's the end, we're gonna take a somewhat strategic approach. Yes, you heard that right. Strategic approach to meme coin investing. I'm your guru, Rugarfullen, reporting for duty. Sorry. Yeah, no. If you haven't seen my Coinbase infinite money glitch video from a few years ago, don't worry, there's a sort of method to the madness here. You see, a few years ago, I stumbled upon a sort of hack in the market. And this was especially true back then because people didn't trust the few exchanges that existed, except for Coinbase. And today, this method still holds true for the most part. And you're usually left buying them on some scammy feeling third-party website or DEX, as the crypto meme coiners call it. Basically, these are decentralized exchanges with little to no oversight. So the inverse of Coinbase, which sounds like the perfect place to make some safe money, right? No, wrong. In fact, usually most people lose money on this, except for the people who are making these tokens and pumping and dumping them. These places are filled with tens of thousands of coins being made every single day, and basically all of them are rug pulls. Like, you have better odds of winning the lottery than making millions of dollars on these exchanges. Even if you buy in first, you will sometimes get immediately liquidated. Or maybe you catch a wave and your balance goes up, but within seconds before you have time to react, poof, your money is gone. So what we're doing instead is some advice from old me, which is hidden away in a video that has a few hundred, maybe a few thousand views. And that is finding coins that are being listed on these big marketplaces and jumping in. You see, these DEXs have a bunch of coins on there with no oversight. But on Coinbase, well, they have to go through the proper Coinbase rules and all of the checks and balances that they have in place, which in a way is for your and my protection, but also it protects Coinbase. And what does all that mean? Well, it means that new suckers that are going to be buying this coin, but now on Coinbase. And since Coinbase has millions of users, it's millions of potential suckers. Sorry, but it's kind of true. Now again, when I say suckers, I mean, at least for the purpose of this video, you have to remember I'm also a sucker because I'm the idiot that's also buying these meme coins. We're all here trying to buy coins to then sell them to someone else for a better price. Again, zero-sum game. But the perk of this strategy is that the volume on Coinbase is much bigger, and the investors on there usually have more money than someone on a DEX that's trying to make millions with 2 SOL in their wallet. So what I did from here was wait. I waited day in, day out for the new coins to be listed. I even turned on notifications on my phone, which is something that I never do, even though I work in social media, because I just get ding, 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 ding all day long. But with this, I needed them on so I could catch the wave early. And then one uneventful day, I got a notification that a new coin was just listed. This coin was called Toshi, and I immediately bought in. And the rush I got was something out of Wolf of Wall Street. And this rush is exactly why you should not do this. I bought in and immediately was down $50. But lucky for me, that $50 loss didn't last long. It became a $100 loss. And shortly after, while at the gym, it became a $100 gain. And I was ecstatic. I was like, I should probably sell. But then, just as I was thinking about selling, it became a loss. And I was like, maybe I should hold on. And then it became a gain. And I was like, what if I could make more money? And at this point, my emotions were scattered everywhere. One second, I wanted to jump up and down, and the other, I wanted to punch a hole in the wall. So I guess this is kind of what I get for doing this stupid challenge, but this story gets a lot juicier. So after seeing myself feel all of these emotions, I decided to put my phone down. I turned off my notifications for the rest of the day, and I wanted to spend the rest of my evening with my wife and daughter. Who am I kidding? I'm a degenerate gambler for this video. I live for this shit. Okay, all joking aside, I did end up taking a break for the evening from my phone to avoid this constant up and down feeling, at least for a day. Then of course I woke up the next day, checked my Coinbase account, and to my surprise, I was up. And I wasn't up a little bit, like $100 like before. I was up a lot of it, literally $500. And the next day, I was up $1,000 or 100%. So in my head, I was like, what do I do? Do I sell? Do I hold? This is a meme coin. It shouldn't be up $1,000. I should be down $1,000. No, but at the same time, it is a meme coin. It could go up 1,000%. And when I tell you this gave me a bigger rush than going to the casino, I immediately understood why people buy meme coins. And it's not to invest. Sure, the idea of making a few $100s or a couple $1,000s in a day by literally doing nothing except for clicking a little button on my screen, it feels amazing. It feels like the best high ever. And once this happens to you, you either sell and enjoy the profit or hold on to it and probably lose most of your money. But I don't think it matters, because either way, the people that invest in this got what they came for, the rush. You know that feeling when you go onto a roller coaster for the first time and you get that exhilaration, that rush, that euphoric feeling as you don't know where you're about to go? That's meme coin investing. That's gambling. And the only difference between a roller coaster and this is that this is your hard-earned money. Like, think about it. Let's say you make $33 an hour and you work 30 hours. You just made $1,000. Of course, this doesn't include taxes, but let's just say $1,000 in 30 hours of work, which most people do in a week. Then you see someone like me online talking in a video just like this, saying I made $1,000 on a meme coin in what, 24, 48 hours? Well, then you think, well, if this guy can do it, maybe I can too. So you buy it. And maybe your story becomes like mine. And that hope is why most people do this. But let me tell you the full story of what happened. So after I bought this coin and made $1,000, I didn't cash out, at least not that day. I waited because I knew what was coming next. And it's good I did, because about 48 hours later, I was up another $1,000. This coin, it's crazy. It's crazy now to think about this. This coin went up 200% in under 100 hours and made me $2,000 from a $1,000 investment. I literally thought I was Jim Simmons reincarnate. If you don't know who that is, there's a video. I posted it before. He basically beat Warren Buffett. Anyway, basically, if we do that with a 1 month salary, we could have made tens of thousands of dollars in just 90 hours. But here's the thing. It's never that perfect. My greed, like anyone else's, got heavy. I started thinking, what if this coin 10x's or 20x's? This would be great for the video. I mean, Dogecoin did it, which means it's possible. It has a low market cap. Other coins that are meme coins are bigger than this. It's possible. Why not? Why not me? Why not this coin? I mean, it's already up 200%. What do I have to lose? Well, I had $3,000 to lose. But to me, 2,000 of it was house money. It was all profit. So who cares? And the next day, I was down $1,000. But this kind of price swing happened before. Hell, in the first 36 hours, I was down 40% on the 2,000. So this is just a minor correction. Nope. Next day, it was fluctuating between $1,500 and $2,000 all day, which means I'm either down 1,000 or I'm down 1,500. At the same time, in my head, I know I'm up, but because I was at 3,000, it feels like I'm down. And I was already thinking to myself, how could I be so stupid? And also thinking, what would Warren Buffett of crypto do? Oh, I know. He'd buy more while it's low. What a mistake that was. Sure, the coin went up a little bit and then down a little bit, but as soon as I bought $100 more, it went down $200. I started panicking and then just said, no matter the price tomorrow, I will sell. And thank God I made that rule, because at the time I'm recording this video, if I would have held, I'd be down over 50%. And it's only been maybe a month and a half. And instead, by the end of this trade, I was up over $500 on the first coin. And I didn't tell you this, but I bought 2 more coins because I wanted to see and feel the rush on different coins, because I thought at least one of these is gonna blow up. Well, when you factor these other 2 coins that I bought, I broke even. Yep, all that time, all those ups and downs, the green charts, the red charts, the line things, all to break even. And what's crazy is if I would have just followed the old video I made, I would have only bought that 1 coin, since it was the only one to be listed on Coinbase. And if I listened to my intuition, I would have sold around $1,600 in profit, didn't get greedy, and wouldn't have felt like I was missing out on something. But instead, yeah, so instead we broke even. So what did I actually learn from all of this? Well, absolutely nothing. I just wanted to be a degenerate gambler for a bit and try my odds at the crypto casino. Okay, let's be real. I learned exactly what I already knew, that the people who make meme coins are the ones that win. And the people who lose is literally everyone else. And that fundamental strategy is a much better predictor of success than buying into a coin based off of the feeling you have about it or what your coworker said they made money on. And if you like content like this and you want to see how to actually make money in business or with investing rather than doing this bullshit gambling strategy like you saw today, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And also, YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy one of these pieces of content as well. Peace.